How are ya? How was your week? Did you have a good week? Some weeks are good, some weeks are good, some weeks are not so good. This was okay. It's the end of camp, the last week of camp, the last day, the last 3 hours. And then we have a week to get ready, and then we start all over again. So I was thinking, maybe I need to be reminded why I do what I do. Why I have been working with children, young children, for over 40 years. Because sometimes it gets frustrating and sometimes I get a little cranky. So I looked it up, and it's in the Bible. In Psalm 127, verse 3, it says, "Children are a gift from the Lord, and babies are a reward." Well, we know that. Matthew 18, verse 3, he said, "I'll tell you the truth, you must change and become like children. If you don't do this, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven." So basically, Matthew was saying, listen, I think it was Jesus who said, children are the ones who learn. They're the ones who listen. They're the ones who figure things out. We have to be that person who's willing to let someone else help us, get us through. Matthew 19:14. This is my favorite. But Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me. Don't stop them, because the kingdom of heaven belongs to the people who are like these children." And Mark 10:13-16. That's the same thing. I tell you the truth, you must accept the kingdom of God as a little child accepts things, or you will never enter it. Then Jesus took the children in his arms, he put his hands on them, and he blessed them. Why do I work with kids? I work with kids because I kind of think like a kid. Because I can find a connection with them. It's been a rough couple of years. And the things that help me through, I talk about walking, praying, being with family. But the biggest thing is being able to continue to do my job and these beautiful, incredible grandchildren that I have. Kids. Kids are pips. They could be pips. They could go crazy screaming or running or not eating their dinner or breaking something by accident, fussing with each other. But they're real. And maybe that's what Jesus is talking about. If we are like those children, then we're going to listen to the people who know more than we do, to Jesus. If we are like those children, we're going to be open to what's being taught to us. If we are like those children, we will get it. We will get what we're supposed to learn. Be kind to other people. It's what we teach them. Be kind to other people. Take care of other people. Look at things from a different perspective. Learn what is being taught to us. And help teach other people. I don't know why I continue working in this field, but I think it has to do with these children who teach me every day. They teach me how to be kind. They teach me how to have a little bit more patience than I had. They teach me how to do things I never knew I could learn. I'm still in this field because the children are the ones that are going to save us. They're the ones that are going to remember what's important. I don't know if any of this makes sense. But I know that when I'm having a rough day and I can see the smile on my granddaughters' faces, or I look at a kid in a grocery store who is thrilled for mom to buy a cookie, when I come to work and kids come running to me, then I know I'm in the right place. God created the children to show the adults how to be. To keep this world going. Created the children to put smiles on our faces and try to make them smile and laugh and run around like crazy people. The greatest things that I have had in my life are my children, my son and my daughter-in-law and my son-in-law, Lisa. And when they were little, my nieces and my nephews. Those are the things that keep me going. I'm not using them to keep me going. I just know that when I get to work, somebody's going to be smiling at me or running for a hug or giving me their food to open. That when I see my granddaughters, they're going to be jumping up to get me to pick them up. They're going to be eating the food I give them. They're going to ask me to play with them or read them a story or put them to bed or change their diaper. Those are the things that keep me going. So even if you don't have children, which that's totally up to you, when you go in the grocery store and you see a kid laughing, maybe you'll put a smile on your face too. When you watch your niece graduate high school, or your nephew when he buys his first house, you're gonna feel good that they're in a good place. There's a song that was one of Carl's favorites that she almost had at her wedding. I think. Maybe she had it at her wedding. I don't remember. Butterfly Kisses. There's two things I know for sure. She was sent here from heaven, and she's Daddy's little girl. As I drop to my knees by her bed at night, she talks to Jesus, and I close my eyes. I thank God for all of the joy in my life, but most of all for Butterfly Kisses. After bedtime prayer, sticking little white flowers all up in her hair. Walk beside the pony, Daddy. It's my first ride. I know the cake looks funny, Daddy, but I sure tried. With all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve a hug every morning and Butterfly Kisses at night. Sweet 16 today, she's looking like her mama. A little more every day. One part woman, the other part girl. To perfume, makeup from ribbons and curls. trying her wings out in a great big world. But I remember butterfly kisses after bedtime prayer, sticking little white flowers all up in her hair. You know how much I love you, Daddy, but if you don't mind, I'm gonna kiss you on the cheek this time. With all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve her love every morning and butterfly kisses at night. All the precious time, like the wind, the years go by. Precious butterfly, spread your wings and fly. She'll change her name today. She'll make a promise and I'll give her away. Standing in the bride room, just staring at her, she asks me what I'm thinking, and I said, I'm not sure. I just feel like I'm losing my baby girl. And she leaned over and gave me butterfly kisses with her mama there, sticking little white flowers all up in her hair, walked me down the aisle. Daddy, it's just about time. Does my wedding gown look pretty? Daddy, don't cry. With all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve her love every morning and butterfly kisses. I couldn't ask God for more. This is what love is. I know I gotta let her go, but I'll always remember every hug in the morning and butterfly kisses. The memories of my children growing up get me through, and the kids that God puts in my life get me through. Thank God for these kids that He knew were special. And thank God for putting them in our lives so we have some laughter and some love and being able to take care of each other. If you're having a bad day, look for the kids. Look at their smile and it'll come right back at you. You have a good week. I love you. I miss you a lot, but we will be together soon. Take care.